tonight is a battle of the heavyweights. Olympic teammate and co-captain of the Olympic boxing team, Michael Bennett, from the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, takes on tough Andrew Hutchinson. Hutchinson represents the city of New York, Super Bowl-bound Giants. Let's make some noise for the last fight of the night. Here's Fran and Kevin. Take it away, guys.
All right, no doubt Michael Bennett was the least experienced member of the 2000 Olympic boxing team, but he may have had the biggest impact. His inspirational story is one that we will detail in just a minute, but first, Kevin, Bennett must worry about making an impact against Andrew Hutchinson, who's coming in here looking for the upset.
Well, Hudson, of course, he has a lot to gain. Now, if you fight any Olympian, especially the heavyweight, because went on to win heavyweight titles like Muhammad Ali, who won Olympic gold medal and went on to be great. George Foreman, Joe Frazier, you got so many to proceed after a victory like this. Hutchinson looking to spoil that whole picture and get his name in the lights of those guys rather than get Bennett in the line of those guys.
All right, Andrew Hutchinson is already inside the ring. Hutchinson comes in. He got a late start as a professional as well. He's only been fighting for 2 years, but Hutchinson knows in a 4-round heavyweight fight, anything can happen.
He's got to be very busy from the start. He's fighting a man in Bennett that came straight from the amateurs. So what's happening is Bennett's going to be very busy, very fast, going to start a fast pace, and these are heavyweights. And remember, they both can punch. So they're big men, so who gets who out first, we'll see.
All right, here comes one of the co-captains of the U.S. Olympic boxing team, heavyweight Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett was a freshman at North Park Junior College when he made a terrible mistake. He was arrested for armed robbery. He spent 7 years in jail. Bennett was released 2.5 years ago. He learned how to box while in jail. He's only been fighting for 5 years. Here's a story of a man who made a mistake, and now he's trying to right the ship.
Look for recovery. This is recovery. His opportunity, big chance. Let's see him do it.
All right, let's take a look at the tail of the tape between Michael Bennett and Andrew Hutchinson in our final fight of the evening. Both fighters getting late starts in their professional career. Hutchinson comes in with the 2-inch height advantage, but it's Bennett at 201 pounds, weighing 8 pounds more than Hutchinson. Hutchinson with the 2-inch reach advantage. All right, let's send it now to Michael Buffer for the pre-fight introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, DeBella Entertainment, along with your undefeated King of Beers, Budweiser, and on-site promoter, Cedric Kushner Productions, presents the final bout of the evening of Olympic Heroes, sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The 3 judges assigned to this bout will be Tommy Kazmarek, Melvina Lathan, and Steve Weisfeld, and when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Arthur Mercanti Jr. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance here at Madison Square Garden and the millions watching around the world on KO Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trimmed with black and yellow, and weighing in at 193 pounds. His professional record is 1-1 with 1 draw. He comes to us from Kingston, Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Andrew, came to fight Hutchinson. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing red, trimmed with silver letters, and weighs in at 201 pounds. He's a U.S. Olympian, a co-captain of the team. From Chicago, Illinois, making his professional debut, ladies and gentlemen, here is Michael
both received the room for that UFC television. Let's have a nice clean fight. Touch gloves. Good luck to the both of you. Touch gloves.
Right with it. Hey. Michael Bennett lost a tough quarterfinal match to the eventual gold medal winner, three-time gold medal winner, Felix Savon from Cuba. But Bennett said his only dream was to make the Olympic team. He never thought about going professional. He had tunnel vision. He was focused. But his amateur career is now through, and Bennett looks to make a mark in the heavyweight division.
Well, he fought Savon. Savon's been in there. Another one just like was before him from Cuba. Great fighters from Cuba. Chafelio Stevenson, who won the fight Muhammad Ali at one time.
Another three-time gold medal winner.
Exactly. So really, he's been in the ring with a fighter who's been in the ring with everybody in Savon. And has knocked out a lot of other fighters. Great, some Riddick, Bow, and the rest of them. So he has some experience, even though he's been only around a little short time.
Bennett releases a 1-2 combination, busting through the defense of Andrew Hutchinson.
Bennett's best strategy for this fight is to get Hutchinson into a mix. Get him to throw punches at him, and as he's throwing, he's got to counter him. That's nice. That's right.
Bennett connects with an overhand right. For a short amateur career, Bennett had great success. He earned a gold medal at the '99 World Championships.
Just like I said, you know, he might have a lot of fights, been boxing a long time because they've been in confinement in prison, but this is almost like a preservative. As you see in the Black Rhino, they've been in jail for a few years. So when they get out, they've been living almost a clean life in prison.
Big right hand from Michael Bennett, and that might be it for Andrew Hutchinson. And now McCarthy Jr. has to step in and break up the fight. Bennett not quitting until he heard any signs. And that's it. Arthur McCarthy Jr. stops the fight. Michael Bennett coming through with a huge splash. A first round knockout over Andrew Hutchinson. He's KO. Hutchinson's corner trying to make sure that he is all right.
He got a tremendous shot after he was hurt. I thought McCarthy was stepping soon. I mean, when his head went back, reeling like that, I thought that McCarthy Jr. would step in. But I guess he figured that Hutchinson wasn't as hurt as he looked. And let it continue.
The right move by Michael Bennett to continue to fight.
Like they say, don't stop punching until the referee stops. Because I tell you, Hutchinson maybe wasn't as hurt as he looked. He could have came back and been a sneak attack.
Michael Bennett wasting no time. Kevin, watch these right hands.
First right hand definitely sent Hutchinson against the ropes. Now he's defenseless. He tries to get up. Then into two right hands after that. That was a tremendous shot. McCarthy did the right thing by stopping it. Here go the same look at the same right hand. Right hand goes. He goes. He's getting ready to go down, but he can't. The punches are actually keeping him up. The ropes are keeping him up at this point. One right hand, two right hands. Hutchinson is defenseless. Lucky thing McCarthy was there to stop it. There's another look at the same punches, same right hand. You see his head feeling back like that, flinging. Very dangerous for a fighter. Bennett finishes his man. Very good skills by McCarthy Jr. saves the game for Hutchinson.
Well, and you saw Bennett there. He waited. He expected McCarthy Jr. to jump in, and when he didn't, he just continued to take care of business. All right, let's head up now to Michael Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Arthur McCarthy Jr. has to step in and call a halt to the bout. The official time, 1 minute, 46 seconds of round number 1. Winning his professional debut by TKO here at Madison Square Garden, Michael Bennett.
punches landed in a short amount of time. He landed 17 punches. He thrown 49. Mostly was his jabs. But when Anthony with that big right hand and that 35% landed, I mean, Hutchinson was in the fight for a second, but was taken out in seconds. Let's go up to Fran Charles.
All right, Kevin, I'm standing by now with the winner by knockout, Michael Bennett. Michael, you told us yesterday that you were focused in on Sydney. Now with the Olympics gone, it seems like you're focused in on your professional career.
Most definitely, because I'm definitely going to give 110%. But first of all, I'd like to thank Lou DiBella, Madison Square Garden, and my coach George for sticking behind me and giving me 110% support, and I'm definitely going to give them 110% workout.
It seems like you came out with a definite plan to work the body, but then once you saw the opening to the head, you unloaded with the right hands.
Yes, I did, because I knew that he would probably try to move on me the first round and feel me out and things like that, but I just tried to jump on top of him and take a little bit of his win out.
You're 30 years old. Unlike your other teammates, they might have had a little bit of nerves. It didn't seem like you were nervous coming into the ring as you finished off Hutchinson.
29! No, I wasn't. I was ready to do business, because he was definitely here to do business.
What can we look for in the future for Michael Bennett? What do you want your next step to be?
I'm ready for the whatever. I'm just taking it one step at a time, but if God give it to me, I'll take it.
All right, well, congratulations, Michael Bennett. You want to get one more word in?
What's up to Troy J, Jazz and Chris, Tanya, and everybody at home school over there on 5050 Morgan, and my family at home, Carmen, your husband's coming home. God bless everybody.
All right, Michael Bennett handling business in the first round against Andrew Hutchinson. Kelly now joins me inside the ring. Kevin, your thoughts on this impressive night for the Olympians?
No mistakes tonight. Everybody looked good. There's some improvement on 2 or 3 of the fighters. Vince, I think, needs to stop the showboating. Bennett ended the show, made a great showing of the whole show, pulled the whole thing together like a team leader does. And I think all of them have done well, and I'm looking for much success on their careers, finishing fights. More fights on KO Nation, more fights in boxing.
All right, that's the final word from Kevin Kelly. I'm Fran Charles. That'll do it for KO Nation.
This has been a presentation of HBO Sports, the network of champions.
With 3 knockouts, she's 5'7". And her opponent tonight is Dr. Ward, 6'6", 189 pounds, 10-0, with a surprising 10 knockouts. That is not common in women's boxing. Well, Vonda Ward in 1990 and 1991 was the Ohio Girls High School Player of the Year for Garfield Trinity High School. And she played 4 years for Pat Summitt at the University of Tennessee. Went to the Final Four in 1995. Very good basketball player. Then started her game at the hands of the fight game. She's working out at a world gym in Macedonia, Ohio. And the owner, David Carini, spotted her hitting the heavy bag. He called trainer Lorenzo Scott. He took a look at her athleticism and said, you know what?
Timekeeper.
She might have some potential.
2-minute round.
Jeff Titoff of the Columbus Dispatch had a very good story on Vonda Ward in the newspaper today. So we'll see how she makes the transition. Football players have always struggled going from football to boxing. We'll see how basketball.
Are you ready?
You know, it's funny you talk about that. Custom Model, my mentor, who of course was a great trainer and manager, had Floyd Patterson, Mike Tyson, always loved to get basketball players. Bobby said they were the best athletes to put into boxing.
Okay, no wrestling. No wrestling.
But this is going to come down to the much shorter snow, winging for a short amount of time at least, and whether or not she can catch Ward standing straight up.
You're not going to see a tremendous skill level as far as, the technique, because neither one of these women was involved in any type of women's amateur boxing.
So you're not going to see a Margaret Sidoroff in Canada, who's a tremendous woman fighter. 39-pound weight difference here. Snow is heavier. And there's those wide haymaking punches coming from snow. She can get close enough. She wants to catch Ward stepping straight back. It's going to be up to Ward to punch at the right distance. And not allow Snow to get into range, as he just did. Problem with Ward is, yes, he's taller, but she stands straight up. When she doesn't get that jab out at the right distance and snap it out instead of pushing it out, she's going to allow this to happen. Snow to get in close. And then the height will be a disadvantage, Bob, because there's a lot to hit.
Ward works as a personal trainer. Not that goes, higher.
Let it go. Let it go.
And she's 10-0 with 10 knockouts, but looking at her
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
the
Let
woman
it go.
that she has defeated register as far as in the women's boxing range.
Round one in the books. Ronda Ward and Keisha Snow.
Step back. My break. Bell.
If you really wanted to be in an office all day, then why all the windows? Accept it. You belong outside. 10% recreation industry research emphasis right now with the U.S. market percentage.
Hey, buddy. They threw you out of the office?
2% is invested in recreation, 12% is also increase the cash flow 4%, 32% of the company. Altamira, focused on making you money. Maybe a little too focused.
Park's closed, or do I need to put it on a pie chart for you?
Ronda Ward, former basketball player for the University of Tennessee, against Keisha Snow in a 4-rounder. Ward obviously the taller of the two, but Betty in round one, Snow was the one that landed the effective punches.
She was able to get in close. Being tall doesn't mean anything if you don't fight for it.
My break.
And Ward pulls with the jab instead of snapping with it. And when you're tall with it, you're only throwing a half a jab. That means you're not getting full extension. You're not controlling range. Not using your height. You're allowing the smaller opponent, the smaller woman in this case, to get close.
Snow began as a weightlifter in Brooklyn, and she lands the right hand. Her father encouraged her going to boxing when she was 26 years of age.
Well, in her corner from Brooklyn is Jimmy O'Farrell, good boxing man, runs the Savage City boxing program. Been around for years, Jimmy O.
Step back, Fonda.
Even though Ward is 10-0, this is the best opponent she has fought so far.
Okay, my break. Let go. Step back. Let go of the rope.
And once we get out of this round, Ward will be going into uncharted territory, Bob. She's never been past 2 rounds.
Okay, my break.
This comes down to Shorty Snow winning him from left field, and it's up to Ward to punch him between those wide punches. Ward must punch at the proper distance to have an edge here. She waits too long, she lets the shorter Snow get inside.
Halfway through the scheduled 4-rounder. Ronda Ward in the red, white, and blue, and Keisha Snow in the gold. Snow has landed the better punches.
Okay, no pushing. Step back.
far.
All day, back. No talking.
Those punches from Snow can be
Okay, you're tied up.
That's why I think the referee's being careful that he keeps his distance. But more importantly, Ward is not keeping her distance. That's why she's getting caught with those haymakers.
Corner of Snow said, hey, you got to use that uppercut when it presents itself. You're not using it.
This is what Ward, the taller woman, needs to do. Punch at the right distance.
Okay, no wrestling. Watch your head.
She can hit Snow before Snow can hit her.
I got
Take
it.
advantage.
Tied up.
She doesn't take advantage of it, Bob, of being tall, actually becomes a disadvantage. Because he'll pull straight back and he'll leave himself vulnerable. Kenny has it even. Good rounds and Woods. He's punching at the right distance.
Step back,
Not allowing Snow to come in. Just watch. The opens are there. There's wide punches from Snow. And he wants to go straight.
Step back, Keisha. Let it go. Let go of the rope. Keisha, I'm going to give you a point.
Woods creates just enough distance and scores the knockdown. Yes, she does. She needs distance to punch. Oh! She gave herself distance. Snow cooperated a little bit. And then you have to go on. Okay,
Never hit a boxer when they're down. Okay.
coming in wide. You want to punch